Good evening, everyone. My name is Vernisha Jones, and I'm the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. In addition, we believe that we are the solution to the violence in our community. West Garfield Park Youth Council is sponsored by Fathers Who Care, which is a nonprofit organization located on the west side of Chicago, within the West Garfield Park community. Again, everyone, I'm Vernisha, and I'm the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. The West Garfield Park Youth Council is comprised of 15 youth from our community whose focus and concern is the youth leadership and voice within the community and addressing the issues of violence prevention. We invite people from all over, especially youth, to come in and see what we're all about. Our show will be scheduled every Thursday at 7 p.m. Again, that is every Thursday at 7 p.m. We would like to encourage calls from people watching to call in with your questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, that number is 312-738-1060. We can also be viewed online at www.cantv.org/live. Again, that website is www.cantv.org/live. Well, everyone, I know you noticed this well-looking and smart young man sitting on the side of me. Instead of me introducing him, I will let him introduce himself.
Good evening to our wonderful viewing audience this evening. My name is David Elam, and I'm the President Emeritus of the West Garfield Park Youth Council.
Well, thank you, David, for being a guest on tonight's show.
Thank you.
And I heard you say you're the President Emeritus of the West Garfield Park Youth Council?
Yes.
But still a part of the West Garfield Park Youth Council.
Yes.
Well, again, I'm Vernisha. I'm the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. You are watching a live interactive call-in television program brought to you by CanTV 21. Thank you. During the next 25 minutes, we are going to discuss the topic of bullying within our youth. What do you think about that topic?
That's a deep topic. I'm actually kind of glad you chose this topic for tonight, because I believe we're going to get into some real deep and in-depth conversation about this, and I'm ready to get the ball rolling. So let's get into it.
Okay. I invite our viewers watching to call in with your questions and comments at 312-738-1060. Again, that number is 312-738-1060. Our phone lines are now open. And we also have an open question for our audience where you can call in and give us your opinions and concerns about the questions, which is, what is the biggest cause for bullying amongst our young people living in the city of Chicago today? And what can we do to stop it? So, David, I have some questions for you. We're going to have a little dialogue trying to get out what we know about bullying and what we can do to stop bullying and what's really going on nowadays. Okay, so the first question I have for you is, who are you and what is your purpose for existing?
Who am I and what's my purpose for existing?
Sir.
Well, once again, my name is David Elam, and I am the President Emeritus of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. And my purpose for existing is to just be one of the biggest motivations in the city of Chicago, to just be known as one of those people who shed knowledge amongst young people, someone who can teach, enlighten, educate, and empower, and just empower young people. Just be that person that young people can say, hey, I look up to him. Hey, he helped me out. Hey, I know that man. He's making a difference in the lives of so many young people because someone did it to me. So why not do what someone's done to me to somebody else?
I feel the same way. So what made you so compassionate and wanting to help other people and wanting to help young people and be a motivational person?
Well, because like I said, it happened to me. I'm actually proud of the person who I am now, because I was not always this person who I am, so motivating and so encouraging. I was once, just someone who just wanted to be like somebody else, a follower. I'm just going to put it out there. Yes, I was a follower. I wasn't, my head wasn't on straight. I wanted to be like the next person, knowing in the back of my mind, this isn't the person that I'm sought out to be. This isn't the person that I need to be. This isn't the person who God intended me to become. But to make a long story short, I came across an organization called Fathers Who Care, and I met a young man named Reverend Walter Jones, who took me under his wing and showed me the highways and byways and let me know that there is someone out there who cares about you. There is people out there who will take you under their wing and teach you and mold you into the person that you really need to be.
That's what's up. Well, you feel like that made a big change into your life?
Major change, a whole 360.
That's what's up. And I think we have a caller already. We could take this first caller, and then we'll get back we'll jump into the conversation. Hello, caller. Question or comment?
I have a comment regarding the bullying. You all are speaking on the bullying, and I work in a school, and I just want to say that there's a lot of bullying going on in the schools and everywhere. And one of the reasons why the bullying is going on because nowadays, since they've taken so much out of the schools and so many things that staff members and administration can do regarding the bullying, it looks like it's getting even worse, because you can hardly do anything when the children are being bullied or even to the person that's doing the bullying because they make it where you can't suspend the students and the parents are not dealing with the situation because, there's a thing where, parents get reprimanded if they even try to discipline their children when they're doing things. So the bullying, we need to come up with a solution as to how we can deal with the bullying amongst our youth. And I just want to hear what you all have to say regarding that.
Okay, so her question was basically what can we do to deal with bullying, and that's something that we're going to discuss throughout the topic of our conversation with bullying. And to start off, for some people who may not know and some people who may be confused on what bullying is and what's the confirmed definition of bullying, can you explain to our audience what is bullying and what are different forms of bullying and different types of bullying?
Well, bullying is the form of a certain power over someone, meaning aggression or different aspects of you wanting to have control over somebody for whatever reason that is. Certain types of bullying that is going on, you have one of the most dangerous ones is cyberbullying. That's one of the ones. You can bully somebody mentally, you can bully someone physically, and also you can bully someone over the internet. One thing that we can do to help decrease and to bring bullying to a stop is we need to stop being afraid to report the things that we see. I mean, we have to put ourselves, first of all, put yourself in those people's shoes. People feel as though bullying is funny. Bullying is not funny. Bullying is a very, very serious case and has caused a lot of harm, hurt, and danger to so many people because so many people are afraid to report what they see. Why are you afraid? I mean, do you get a kick out of seeing someone being harmed? Do you get a kick out of seeing someone being harassed? Do you get a kick out of seeing somebody being humiliated? What if that was you? What if that was someone you knew? Would you feel the same way? I don't think you would. So we first need to understand, like you said, what bullying is, and then come to a conclusion as to if this was me, would I want somebody to stand up and speak up for me?
Exactly. Now, see, we have another caller. Okay, the caller has left. So basically, you're saying bullying is a form of, can you repeat that one more time?
A form of aggression and a sense of power and control you have over someone.
And different forms of bullying is peer pressure, cyberbullying, being bullied physically, being bullied mentally. Okay, so he just gave y'all a rundown of what bullying is and what are different forms of bullying. Going on to the next question. Can you give the audience some facts about bullying and some stuff that you know and some stuff that you done read and got information on about bullying?
Well, one fact that I know is that 1 in 7 students between the grades of kindergarten to 12th grade are either a bully or have been a victim of bullying. Also, an estimated 60.
So hold on, hold on. So you saying even in kindergarten?
Yeah, it starts as low as
Like
kindergarten.
what type of bullying can you do in kindergarten?
I mean, it starts because a child can see something and they can see that, oh, you got something that I want. So if you have something that I want, how am I going to get it? I'm going to take it. And, kids in that mindset, they're still learning, they're still developing, they're still understanding, but they see certain things. Kids pick their brains every single day. Children are sponges, so they soak up everything that they see, everything that they hear, everything. They're just like it's the world to them. Being a child is nothing but a big map, a big viewpoint. So whatever they see, hear, and things that they find, interesting to them, they're going to pick up on it like a sponge. They're going to soak it all in, and then some of them may try it out. Some of them may use it because these are the things that they see. No, it's not okay for a child as small as kindergarten,
That's
kindergarten,
interesting.
to be a bully.
And it's crazy because a lot of people don't look at it at that younger age as a bully.
No.
They find it cute. They find it like if you see a young person walk up to somebody, and it's crazy that you say that because now that I think about it, it's like when you see a young person, even if they doing it to an older person, they're just practicing to be a bully. So you see a young person walk up to a person and snatch something from them and walk off. They're just practicing to be a bully. So that's a really interesting fact. I never thought about it that way. Like kids, my thing is a child gonna be a child.
Yeah.
So I never looked at it as you're building them to be a bully or you're accepting them doing things that a bully would do. And I see we have another caller. Hello, caller. Question or comment?
Good evening. This is Auntie Paula calling over here. How you doing this evening?
Good, and you?
Oh, I'm doing great. How you doing, young man?
I'm doing all right.
You are a pillar of society. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
Everything that you're saying is right on the button. A child is like a sponge. They watch everything that we do. They watch the music that we hear. They watch the dancing. They watch the hate. They watch the love. With you on the TV like that, now whatever you learn from your mentor, you take a child in your neighborhood and teach them what you learned. And if it keeps going the way it's going, everything's going to be okay. The love is going to come back in the hood. The guys are going to be quiet. You know what I'm talking about. Things got to calm down. I am so proud of this West Garfield Park Youth Council. This poor little girl probably sick and tired of hearing Auntie Paula call her every week. But I praise you, young people. You are the youth of Chicago. You fighting a war with inside the war. And I praise you and I pray for you every day. You all be safe. Where's my little girlfriend this weekend? What'd you do with her?
Yeah, she's here. Marshalla, say hey. She here.
You tell her Auntie Paula said hello. But for you, young man, you keep going on. I don't know who raised you, if you had a parents or whatever, but you're doing a great job.
Thank
God
you.
bless you both and be safe.
You
Okay?
too.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you,
night
Miss
now.
Paula. She calls every week and gives us a nice. We have another caller, but she's really sweet. Hello, caller. Question or comment?
Yes, I have a question, ma'am.
Okay.
My question is, what should a person do if someone tries to bully them?
You want me to answer first?
You can go ahead.
What should a person do if somebody tries to bully them? A person first mindset obviously would be react. But the educational way and the way that we are trying to help our young people would be to go to the authority, try to talk it out, and try to be the bigger person. So what do you think?
Well, to piggyback off what you said, yes, to just know how to be the bigger person, but also understand that you're doing something, you're standing up for yourself, first of all, because you should never, ever allow someone to, knock you off your square or pick on you or, tell you you can't do this or tell you can't do that. And stop worrying about what the next person is going to say, because you're letting people know that, okay, I'm being bothered. I'm sick of it. Can you help me? You're putting it out there, and everybody, oh, oh, you scared, or you a punk, or you this, or you that. That's not the case at all. I mean, because this is a serious issue, and before it can go any further, nip it in the bud before it goes any further, and even worse.
Oh yeah, I feel the same way, and that's the same thing. Like basically knowing how to deal with a situation. Like he said, don't let nobody run over you, but at the same time, you got to know how to deal with a situation without being physical. And I see we have some callers. Thank you guys for calling. This is a live interactive call-in television program brought to you by CanCV21. If you want to call in about anything that we're talking about, you can call in at 312-738-1060. Again, the number is 312-738-1060. And I see we have a couple of calls. Hello, question or comment?
Hi, I have a comment for the guest.
Yes.
Okay, so earlier in this year, me and a group of people have been doing a study based on children as early as 3 months and how they are very observant and can tell the difference between good and bad. Now, I heard him talking about how children were very absorbent. Do you think that it's based on people who they have interactions with every day, or just the simple fact that they're looking and they could catch on within a blink of an eye?
Well, really, it's both. It's both. It goes both ways. I mean, like I said, kids see things. They see everything, and they watch everything, and they pick up on everything. So it can be who they're around every day of their lives, or people that they see. So it can go either way. Kids pick up on any and everything. So it can go vice versa.
That's all you have for the question? Okay. I see we have another caller. Question or comment?
Hi, hello, I have a question.
Yes.
My question is, what is the link between physical and mental bullying?
So this takes you back to your
Okay,
first question.
what's the difference between physical and mental bullying? The difference between physical and mental. Physical means the act of harm, where you're hitting, where you're pushing, shoving, physically harming, causing harm to somebody that will actually hurt them. Mental is when you're in someone's head. That's the same thing as peer pressure. When you're in someone's head, you're you're convincing, you're manipulating, and you're trying to control someone into doing something that they don't want to do.
And I see we got another caller, but before we take this caller, can you throw out some more facts that you have about bullying?
Okay, another fact is 35% of kids have been threatened online. So that goes back to cyberbullying. 35% of kids have actually been threatened online. So they've actually been told that, yeah, I'm going to do this to you, or I'm going to do that to you, or I'm going to come and get you.
Can you give us one more? Then we're going to take this caller.
Then it says 83% of girls and 79% of boys report experiencing harassment. So they actually had actual confrontation with bullying.
So harassment and bullying is like in the same category?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I see we got another caller. Hello, question or comment?
Hi, I have a question.
Hello.
Do you know of someone that has been bullied, or have you ever experienced bullying throughout your life?
You talking to both of us? Okay.
Yeah, both of y'all.
Do I know of people that have experienced bullying? Of course. I'm only 21 years old, so throughout the schools I done went to and all that type of stuff, I done seen a lot of people that experience bullying. Personally, have I ever experienced bullying? No. But I honestly could see where people coming from with it and how it affects people, because I done been around people that has experienced bullying and a lot has came from it.
I know a lot of people that deal with bullying. Me, myself, yes, I have been a victim of bullying. Did I like it? No, I didn't. But I've learned how to deal with it. I mean, I used to accept it, and it was a constant thing every single day with me, coming to school and having to see these people every single day. And, you know, I can't run, I can't hide, you know, I got classes with them. And it was hectic. I mean, but we got to know when to take a stand. I mean, you have to understand that and ask yourself, am I going to keep accepting this? I mean, am I going to keep allowing myself to be belittled, harassed, talked about? You know, you bigger than that. I mean, you shouldn't accept. I mean, you need to know your worth. When it comes to bullying, know your worth. People talk, people can say this, people can say that. But at the end of the day, you know who you are, you know what you do. So when someone comes and approaches you about certain things that they feel that who they think you are, who they think they know who you are, first of all, you need to let that person know you don't know me, so don't act like you do. And to just shine some light on people out there who may be going through bullying or have been going or have dealt with it. I just want to let you all know all is not lost. You understand me? Don't settle for less. Don't ever let nobody tell you you ain't nothing, because we were all created for something, and you have to understand and know your worth, who you are, why you're here, and what's your purpose, and stand up for yourself. That's the bottom line. Stand up for yourself the right way, not the wrong way.
And talking about bullying, can you tell our audience about any programs that you know of? Well, about our program that we personally have, that and how they can reach us and what we talk about.
Well, people out there, mainly young people, I want you all to know that this program is very influential in the lives of reaching out to young people who may be dealing with certain things in their life, such as bullying or, you know, peer pressure and things of that nature. It's the West Garfield Park Youth Council. Meet every Monday, 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at 4540 West Washington Boulevard. We're a group of young people on the west side of Chicago, just trying to come together in a collective union and to make a collaborative effort to show people that young people are the future, and there are positive entities in Chicago that are trying to influence, educate, and motivate the lives of many young people, not just in Chicago, but we're trying to go abroad, you know, just reach other cities and other states and let them know, hey, we can relate, you know, we can talk about these things. We can come together and sit down and fix the ills and see how we can better make our communities much safer and much nicer for us to just be in. And also, if anyone knows of any, you know, anyone who wants to be involved with the West Garfield Park Youth Council, anybody's looking for, you know, job training opportunities, employment opportunities, you can reach the West Garfield Park Youth Council, also Fathers Who Care, at 773-287-5821. Again, that's 773-287-5821. Or you can visit the website at www.fatherswhocare.org.
Okay, and we meet every Monday at 4:30 to 6:30, and you can reach us at 773-287-5821. And if you're just now tuning in tonight, our guest on tonight's show is David Elam, the President Emeritus of the West Garfield Park Youth Council, and we're discussing the topic of bullying within our youth. We would like to thank everybody for calling in with your questions, and everybody for calling in with your concerns, and everybody for answering the questions that we have about bullying today. And if you want any additional information about our youth council and what we're about and how to reach out to us, you can call us at 773-287-5821. And do you have any last minute thoughts that you want to give out to the audience or any youth that's going through bullying or anything of that nature?
Yes, I want to just let the viewing audience know, mainly the young people, to always keep your head up and always understand that you are more than what people say you are. So in that instance, just understand that someone out there is watching you and someone out there will be with you, and never, ever have your head held low. We all in this together and we all here to help. So.
Well, I'm Vernisha Jones. I'm the president of the West Garfield Park Youth Council, and this is David Elam. He's the president emeritus of the West Garfield Park Youth Council. And we want to thank everyone for calling in and everyone for watching tonight. And you can meet us back next week, same time, same station. Good night.